located at 1901 South 84th Street for parking in the city-owned parking lot. I see Sean Miller here. Is there anything you want to add?
Just briefly, it's just a temporary lease of the parking lot. 6 stalls will remain for the public use on the west side of the parking lot. The city would receive $2,800 a year. It's related to the project that's taking place across the street. It's parking for the contractors during the term of that.
You got that backwards. The 6 stalls to the east.
East, thank you.
Okay.
Move for approval. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, then we're going to skip 37 and 38 and go to 39 right away. 39 is Resolution 2024-0092, final resolution authorizing public improvement for various streets by concrete reconstruction and levying special assessments against benefited properties.
Move for approval. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. And we go to item 40, resolution 2024-0096, resolution to approve bid of Crowley Construction Corporation for the downtown pavement marking project, a community development block grant project in the city of West Dallas in the amount of $63,992.50.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 41, resolution 2024-0097, resolution on the sale of an approximate 670 square foot portion of land on property located at 62 * West National Avenue, tax key parcel number 454-0073-001.
Chairman Rowe,
Yes.
this is Antigua's property, right?
Right.
Yes.
The sale of the property?
It's, yeah, that little triangle that
Okay.
is for their parking
All
lot.
right. I'll make a motion to refer to the Plan Commission.
To do what?
Refer to the Plan Commission.
Oh, you don't want to
Second.
act on it?
I don't think we
No,
need
we
to.
have to.
It has to go to the referral.
Oh,
to the
okay,
Plan
I'm sorry,
Commission first,
okay.
And then they work out, unless Attorney Decker? No.
So by law, the Plan Commission has to hear any sale of the city land prior. After 30 days, if they haven't responded, then the council can take action.
Okay. So that's my motion to.
Okay, thank you. I didn't catch that.
I got you, Dan.
Thank you, my wingman, thanks. Okay, and then there was a second on that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Any discussion? Which we already had, I believe. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item 42, resolution 2024-0104, resolution approving the scope of services for Rambo America's Engineering Solutions Incorporated. Rambo, in parentheses, to provide Wisconsin DNR notification and work plans, field investigation, and site investigation reporting at the former 5032 West Rogers, former transfer station, in an amount not to exceed $35,000.
Move to approve?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. We're holding 37 and 38 because some people, I'm sorry, 30, what did I miss?
43.
44 and 45.
Oh, right here at the bottom, it says flip paper, bro.
Turn the page.
It
Yeah.
says it right here. Sorry about that. Item 44, 2024-0127, correspondence from city engineer regarding driveway width approval at 6601 West National Avenue.
Is there an action on this item, or are we just doing discussion?
It would be an action.
Okay, well, there's no actionable recommendation underneath, that's why I was asking.
No, I see that. 'Cause I'm
So
looking
with
for
that
them
being
now.
said, is Melinda, can you speak to this?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, Chairman Rowe.
No, go ahead.
I'm taking your chair position, sorry.
At the last meeting,
we amended the ordinance so that the board could approve wider driveways. This is just the follow-up, the actual approval of the wider driveway. So it's,
Okay, so it's recommended to adopt.
yeah, yes, there's a letter in your packet.
Okay. All right.
Motion to approve.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 45, Resolution 2024-0093.
First item.
Resolution to confirm and adopt the
Right now,
report of
order.
the city engineers containing the schedule of proposed assessments for improvement of various streets by concrete reconstruction.
Chairman Rhodes?
I heard two.
Alderwoman Renke moved for approval,
Oh.
and I just had a question, so
Oh,
I'll,
go ahead.
if I may, I just want to do my due diligence since we have people who were concerned about the cost on this.
Yes.
Just to kind of give an explanation that when all the streets are done, specifically streets that you live on, this is pretty much a standard pricing. And Melinda had explained that. I think it's very reasonable and fair that we have that offer of a 10-year pay. It goes on your taxes, so it's not our intent to create any hardship. We are on a schedule to make sure our streets are maintained, and that's why I will second Alderwoman Renke's motion to approve.
And if I may add, we're not making a dime on those
No.
loans. We're really not. We're probably even losing money.
Thank you. I didn't turn mine on, sorry.
Okay, so it's been moved. I'm waiting for a second.
I second.
Okay, it's been moved and second, and we've had our discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Now,
Chair,
yes,
before we get into the other items, I was just alerted by a member of the committee that on a particular item, item 43 in the agenda, there was a wish to change his vote on that item. With the consent of the committee, that could be done. So just want to alert the chair to that. I don't know if Alderperson Stefanski wishes to speak to more substance on that.
I thought I was following the agenda, and I thought we were on the one up higher. I didn't realize we were doing
Okay.
43.
and you want to do what?
I want to vote no.
Okay, so.
Okay. Do we have to revote?
Unless there's an objection by any member of the committee,
I have no objection.
then the record can just reflect
So
the
it'll be
vote.
4-1.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Chairman
And
Rowe, may I ask Alderman Stefanski your
Yeah.
position on that, just so we
Absolutely.
have it for
I
record?
I have not supported this three-leaf project at all, and that's why I'm voting no on that too.
Okay, so you're just not in favor of the development whatsoever?
No, I'm not in favor of the apartment complex development. That's what I'm not in favor of.
Okay. All right, thank you.
4-1 then.
Yep.
And we got that?
Yep.
Okay,
got it.
great. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Do-do-do,
Yeah, I can-
do-do-do.
I know.
We can head on over to the Public Safety Committee meeting if you don't mind
Certainly,
that.
I have no problem.
Okay, well, walk on over to Public Safety Committee meeting is called to order. Let the record reflect that all members are present. We are gonna go with agenda item, and forgive me, I had cataract surgery. I really have a hard time reading, I'm gonna hide this. Agenda item 54, 2024-0094, new operators, licensed bartender, Class D, application for Mark Lestufka. Is Mr. Lestufka here? Okay, he is not present. Is there a motion? Oh, may I ask, Rebecca, did we get any correspondence?
He has not contacted us.
Okay, all right. Is there a motion?
Move to deny.
Okay, base,
Non-appearance?
non-appearance and record?
Yes.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Failure to see.
Okay, there's a motion and a
Evidence
second.
rehabilitation.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the ayes have it. Oh, opposed? No. Agenda item 55, Class B Tavern Seasonal Temporary Premise Extension, request for Paulie's Pub, 8031 West Greenfield Avenue, from May 24th, 2024 through September 30th, 2024, temp-24-2. Should I read out the No? Okay. So, we have the application. It's outside of what our May through September, Labor Day, Memorial Day to Labor Day. So are there specific dates that are being requested, or is it going to be an entire
It looks like May 24th to September 30th.
When we had Rebecca,
Thank you,
Gina
Paul.
had helped us with this because stuff had changed. So actually, all we were looking at are the Saturday and Sunday and the first 2 Saturday and Sundays after Labor Day.
So Harvest Fest.
The same, before Harvest Fest, because we can't compete with that, so we don't even want to. So last year it worked out good because we had Labor Day, the Saturday and Sunday, a week off before Harvest Fest so we could get our bearings again, and then it was Harvest Fest. So it's only 4 days.
Okay, so you're looking for Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday and Saturday and Sunday.
And what are those days?
Those are, I think, and we weren't sure,
I forgot how when we applied for
right,
that,
because
how to do
we
it.
thought we had to apply to 2 separate things, which would make sense to do the one and then the other, and she said you can combine it. Is that, okay. So I think Labor Day is the 1st and 2nd, is that correct?
I don't have my
Labor Day
calendar.
is the second, is Monday the second.
Okay, so then it would be just we haven't been running Saturdays because it's a lot of work doing Saturdays and Sundays. But the weather's been so good, so 7th and 8th and 14th and 15th.
Okay, 7th and 8th, 14th and 15th.
Yep.
And your hours are going to be,
Those the normal ones, we usually run 3 to 7 and we have everything cleaned up by 8:30.
okay, we need to amend this because underneath this, I'm seeing that the contemplated hours are Sunday and Monday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
That's so we can set up.
Right,
Actually,
that-
music isn't until.
Yeah, and we didn't, like last year, we did no Friday dates. We did 1 Saturday date or 2 Saturday dates, I think, so.
All right. Attorney Decker, do we need to put a condition on that? Approval?
Those are,
As long as the applicant's stating that on the record right now, obviously, then that's what the minutes will reflect.
yeah, and it follows whatever they said. This is your maximum time, so,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, perfect.
Just to verify, at least online, it's saying Harvest Fair is the 27th or 29th.
Right, so, we don't want to do it, that's a lot of work. And then the week before, it kind of gives us a week to take our breath, because it's a long process.
Just want to make sure that was,
So,
Okay, is there any?
Motion to approve.
Okay, there's a motion.
As amended.
Okay, very good. There's a motion by Alderman Stefanski, a second by Alderman Turner. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, and that takes care of it. Do we have a motion to?
To adjourn.
Okay. Second. All right, all in favor? We are adjourned.
Thanks, Paul.
awesome, thank you all.
Thank you.
Do we have to go to that meeting now? Because there was one time we had to go to that meeting too.
No, we fixed all that.
there's only,
Is that what, yeah, okay,
there's only 3 other alder persons if you got a 5-0 vote.
okay, we're good to go?
Yeah, we have to go back to our Public Works meeting now.
Okay,
The naming of the street.
Awesome,
so we can all
appreciate
do
it.
this.
Thank you, have a great night.
Thank you. All right, is everybody gonna leave before you even hear what the naming of the street's gonna be? We're not done. Come back in here. We're waiting on the other alders. Alderwoman Keene is here.
Wait, that's not, we don't have to wait for them, let's just go.
Oh,
Come
she
on.
asked to hold it, so I'm not running this.
For you.
Yeah, we did while you
We
were
waited.
sewing patches.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay, Public Works will reconvene. We're gonna start out with item 37, Resolution 2024-0060. Resolution naming street to be constructed between South 60th Street and the eastern terminus of West Washington Street, approximately 1,450 feet east of east right-of-way line of South 70th Street to west. Is there a drum roll?
I'm doing that.
It'll be West Alice Chalmers Drive.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded to be called West Alice Chalmers Drive. All in favor, any discussion?
Okay, maybe we can discuss what the position of vote was. So I see that we had, 202 for West Alice Chalmers Drive, 111 for West Liberace Lane, and in
clear winner.
third, 99 is West Alice Way. So the winner by vote of the general public is West Alice Chalmers Drive.
Excellent. Okay, now we go to item,
Is there a- Yeah,
oh, we didn't? Okay.
No, you didn't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so
Back that train up.
excited.
Go ahead.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now we have resolution, or item 38, resolution 2024-0069, resolution renaming West Washington Street between South 70th and its eastern terminus. Now, that's the existing portion. Personally, I think we should leave it like it is so nobody has to change all their letterhead and their addresses on their buildings, but I'm open. This is the discussion part.
Okay, and Mr. Chair, if I may, I'm just going off the correspondence that we had from engineering, and I think Attorney Decker, you were part of that conversation too. So would you mind just kind of giving us a synopsis of it?
Sure. So that area is about 10 blocks, and since the council has selected a name for the eastern 5 blocks, my suggestion is to continue that name for the remainder because it's a street that will, by all appearances, seem to be the same street. It might be confusing for those as to where the street name changes. So my suggestion is to keep it the same name. There are only a small number of places that will be impacted by this, although there'll be a lot of tenants impacted by it. It's not scheduled to occur until, I don't know if Melinda's still here, 2026? When is the new road being built between
It should
Washington?
be 2026.
So my suggestion would be to make this effective on the date that the new street opens, so that no one changes their addresses now, but instead in 2 years, they're prepared, they're able to update their stuff and get ready for it when it does happen.
Okay, Mr. Chair, may I ask if this is passed, when will tenants and those impacted directly on that stretch be notified? I mean, obviously, it's not going to be named until 2 years when the project's done.
We
But,
can work to get that done in the next couple of months.
okay. All right. I agree that for continuity,
Yeah.
I think that would be very good because it's a new road. And Washington, as I saw it, I drove it a couple weeks ago. It kind of turns off, doesn't it? And then there's Washington this way, and then it turns to come west.
So, Mr. Chair,
Please.
so that area of Washington Street is north of every other area of Washington Street. And the only reason that the new area couldn't continue with Washington Street is just south of that is the other real Washington Street. So if you look at it that way, the Washington Street is very level on an east-west plane except for this one area where it's north. And on the eastern side, there are other streets that line up between, I think it's Mineral and maybe others, but all those are also taken in that residential neighborhood. So a new name was required for that area. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense for this to be Washington Street in the first place, other than it was just a convenient name to select at the time. Now that the street's continuing, I just don't want it to be a confusing thing for people who are trying to find Washington Street and think they're going the right street and they're going to end up on Holly Road. Or instead of where they think they're going to be, east of where the Motor Castings property was. And also for delivery purposes and
Uber drivers
Google
everywhere.
Maps and Uber, they're all going to get really confused if there's a second name for a street. We already have somewhat of an issue like this with Beecher turning into Burnham. And so it's up to the council ultimately, but my suggestion is to rename it the same name as you just selected earlier.
Mr. Chair, if I may?
Go ahead.
I agree. I see that when we had different names in Milwaukee and other areas that were changed, MLK Drive, businesses are notified. It kind of goes hand in hand with being in business, unfortunately. But I don't think that the expense really outweighs the positivity that it will be just for the continuity's sake. So I would make a motion to change that to have that continuity and name it West Alice Chalmers Drive.
Second.
And moved and seconded. We already had discussion, but you need, yes, sir.
To verify effective when the new street opens. Correct?
Yes, which is 2026. You have the specified date.
Yeah, but because dates may change or plans may change, we want to make
just leave
it
it
straight
open-ended
conditional
for-
upon the date that street
Okay.
opens. In case it, for whatever reason, doesn't even happen, then the name would not change.
With said conditions. Thank you.
Okay, that's our discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Second?
All in favor,
Rosie,
any
I think,
discussion?
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries, we're adjourned. See, I
Thank
think
you.
we should paint the passing lanes now. Alice Chalmers Horn.